When the clock struck 12 and the fairy tale ceased to exist, it was the closest to a suicide note I had ever felt. You see, happily ever after only appears in children's books. So I call you the villain when I write about you. The villain, to make you as storybook as possible. The villain, because I would have walked in shattered glass slippers, my feet blistered and bleeding from the shards piercing through my skin, like the words you spoke to me that very last night we were alone together on the phone. The villain, whose green eyes shine like that of the poison apple, so pristine and round, notable for its symmetry. Like Eve, I succumbed to its beauty and took a bite. It tasted like a Granny Smith apple, sour and tart. How typical of you to take something so beautiful for something so dark. Now every time I dream of you. And even when I daydream of you. And the feeling that I'm left with is like that of a Granny Smith apple, sour and tart. No, it goes beyond that. It's like a pain I've never endured before. I wish your nose grew every time you spoke the false words, I love you. Because a love like that is such a villainous plot. You see, a love like that confuses me. A love like that devoured me. You see, I would have sang away my voice to the sea witch just to show you I care. Nonverbal affirmations of love. I would have showered you. I would have showed you the affections. But when you told me you couldn't be loved, I thought it was just a phase like the moon. And even though it was dark today, that there would be brighter days ahead. You see, you were the Tin Man without a heart, and I was the Scarecrow without a brain. Together we were two cowardly lions, cowardly lying to ourselves. So I close my eyes, I click my heels, and I begin to say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. But where do you go when the only home you've ever known has been a person? Where do you go when that person is now just a memory? Where does the story go from here? Thank you.